I wanted to appear. There's me appearing.
What was that?
That was me appearing. I came from down there.
All right.
From below the belt, as we
Love
said. Below the belt. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show with your stars, Steve Goody and Patty Vasquez, who just came in, and me. I'm Brad Tassell. So we're all here. That's good. We are the best reason to go to work on Monday, because when you come home to watch this show, you can't wait to get back to work on Tuesday.
That's so true.
There you go. It's so true. So anyway, I am super excited this week because we rarely get this level of fame or talent on the show. TV star, worldwide comedian genius, and Flip, didn't you open for George Carlin for a while?
Hi, Brad. Briefly, I actually opened for Carlin when he toured Florida back in 2000, 2001.
Wow. That is one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. I hope he was nice to you.
He was very nice, very supportive. Actually gave me an 8th word I can't say on TV.
Oh, wow. You can't say it here either. Now, somebody told me, and I don't know who it was, that he just told you to do whatever you wanted. Like time-wise. Just do an hour if you want.
Yeah. I basically, we were working a theater in Florida. I did a good 45 minutes.
Wow.
Then there was a intermission, and then Carlin did 10. We called it a night.
Hey, and they loved it. They paid big money for that. So that is amazing. Thank you so much. And also, we're excited to have our New Jersey Comedy Festival winning superstar who just changed her name to Carla Ulrich. Everybody, beautiful, beautiful Ulrich. Ulrich sounds like an odd. I don't know. I like Ulrich better. So, but if you get famous, you'll keep it, and I think that's fantastic. Okay, so now. Oh, now a word from this week's sponsor, Secondhand Coffins. They are half priced because they're already half full of the dead. You save, and also Grandpa gets a buddy for the afterlife. Secondhand Coffins. You could never dig up a deal this good, but we can.
You gotta remember that for the Halloween show.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. Secondhand coffins. Okay. I don't know why I wrote that or why I came up with that. I was just sitting here today and I thought, I wonder if there's anything called secondhand coffins out in the world. So, all right. Hey, my brother's back. Okay. Hey, now, by the way, today, Flip, by the way, how many cruises are you doing a year? 100?
Not quite, but I just, since 2014, and if you count the year and a half off because of COVID, I just did my 157th cruise.
Wow. That's amazing.
And I have about 19 more this year, or 18 more this year. So
I have done almost 900 cruises.
Man.
Wow.
I know. I did 56 a year for 4 years. 56 a year. I know. And yesterday I flew back from Baltimore, where I came into port on the Carnival Pride and was ready to see the devastation from the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. I was standing on the deck, a tear in my eye, video recording for TikTok, ready to go, singing the Star Spangled Banners. I waited to see the huge warped metal girders sticking out of the water like iron tentacles, trying to, like an angry beast, trying to pull down ships in revenge. I was maybe a random car pierced through the center, dripping radiator fluid into the sea, and nothing there. It's beautiful.
No.
Took it all out.
Pretty quick.
I know. It was that. I mean,
Those selfish people.
I know. It's all cleaned out, and stupid fish and chips are just waving at us with their flirtinis. Hey, I'm telling you, Baltimore.
There was fish and chips.
That's what I thought he said.
That's right, fish and chips. Yeah, they gave us
Wow.
free fish and chips as we drove through. Can you believe it?
That's
Although,
nice.
What I'm angry about is, you'd think they'd let us rubberneck a little longer. You know what I mean? Like, go see, just leave it like Escape from New York for a little while, or leave that big hunkin' cargo ship all torn up and something to gawk at, but no war zone at all. So thanks, Biden. Okay. All right. So next, the Tony Awards were last night. Who watched?
Everybody
At Lincoln Center. And by the way, one of Janet's ex-students is the director of Lincoln Center, and her husband has a musical that is going to Broadway. But at Lincoln Center, and the winners included for Best Musical, Angela Jolie, oddly enough, who produced the new musical based on the novel The Outsiders. I hope you saw that. Jolie decided to work on the show because Outsiders, what she and her kids have made Brad Pitt do during the holidays. Can't come in the house. I know. Seemed like
Stay
a good
gold,
fit.
Brad Pitt. Stay
I
gold.
know.
That joke
right.
definitely gets a Tony.
That's right. Hey, many thought that the musical Suff, did you see that? Suff, about the years leading up to the women winning the right to vote, would be best musical. A highlight of the show was when one of the producers, who was Hillary Clinton is one of the producers of that show. She came out to introduce a piece from the musical called "Put It Back in Your Pants, Bill." It was a
Wow.
30 years, not long enough.
Hasn't she suffraged enough?
Yes, she's suffragated enough at this point. All right. Hey, did you see this? 81-year-old President Biden and 78-year-old 34-time felon Donald Trump will have their first debate on CNN June 27th. Wow. That's incredible.
My birthday.
I know. That's your birthday?
Yeah.
Wow. I think they planned that.
Yeah.
They
So,
did.
you know, I'll tell you this too. Odds makers are saying the most used word for the night will be, huh? Huh? What? Okay.
Get out of my coffin.
This debate will have more rules than most debates. The first being that each candidate can only stop the proceedings for one depends change. Neither will be drinking a lot before the contest. Yep. Also, the microphone of the person not speaking will be muted, and there'll be no audience. If only they would not televise it and leave them in the room alone for the next 6 years with no cameras. It'd be
Perfect.
perfect. I know. All right. That was a little funnier than it shouldn't have been. Okay, great. Sounded cute when I wrote it.
It was virtually comedy.
Virtual comedy. Hey, the LA Times, everybody's favorite newspaper. The LA Times is asking readers to tell them about their happy place in LA. That's right. Everybody think about your happy place in LA. And the majority say it's LAX, just as the plane's taking off for somewhere else. Flip used to live in LA. Anybody else? Oh, Steve used to live in LA.
That's correct, sir.
And
Yep.
Chuck wants to move to LA.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Why would anybody want to go there?
It's not the
I
LA.
like it.
This is the sweetest thing.
Oh, yeah, Sulu lives there.
Oh, yeah. Sulu lives in LA. LA. Do you like it? It's LA, Sulu?
It's fine. It's overpriced. The gas is expensive. There's crime.
Oh, sounds
I
lovely.
like the
can't
comedy
wait.
clubs.
We're moving on out, and everything's expensive.
Chuck wants to come. She can come.
Aw, she come live with you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're lazing through this monologue, aren't we? Here we go. This is sweet. Joe Biden sent a card to Jimmy Kimmel's son, along with a stuffed commander dog after his open heart surgery.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that sweet? The young Kimmel's heart is healing nicely, and the nurses have dressed the wound on his arm where the president's stuffed dog bit him. You had to have seen that joke coming, right? Oh, this is, I love science. Alice, you're a wonder in the world. My daughter is identifying bees down in Mississippi. Researchers at Harvard University are speculating that aliens have been and are walking among us on Earth. Yep. They may also inhabit the moon and live underground. Have you heard that? And they could have been here for thousands of years and may be descendants of unknown intelligent dinosaurs. And these researchers are likening them to earthbound fairies and angels. Isn't that wild? These are Harvard researchers. Said one of the researchers on the team, these fentanyl mushrooms are so much better than LSD, bro. That's what he said.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Country legend George Strait, who I think everybody loves. Bob Hicks, you love the George Strait? You look like you do.
Heck yeah.
He has broken the record for the most tickets sold in one night, 110,663 in attendance at his recent show in Texas. That is a lot of tickets. I know. It was an amazing show. George Strait is a legend. The only downside was redneck internet trolls will be unable to get any clickbait when they say Kid Rock and Jason Aldean's Take Back America tour sold more. If y'all follow that, whenever Taylor Swift has a show, there's 50 memes that say those two sold, and they haven't sold. They couldn't sell at a trailer park. All right. But they do drink Bud Light. All right, we've only got 33 more.
Okay.
An investigation is underway to see why Southwest Airlines, a flight plunged down to the ocean to only 400 feet from thousands of feet before rapidly climbing. That is scary. An internet leaked memo said a newer pilot inadvertently pushed the controls forward. Passengers were shaken by the experience, but they said it was still half as bad as the airline's idiotic boarding process. Group B may now fight over the last 2 aisle seats. Go. Hey, this is so amazing. Everybody, you had to have seen this in the news today. U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy has called for tobacco-style warnings on social media platforms.
Wow.
That would alert young people to the dangers of secondhand TikTok dancing. It is amazing. Amazing. But really, no, there truly is. There's a lot of science and research that says the misinformation online can be helped if there's a message that on the light, like if there's a message like, looking at this site may cause you to buy cheap Chinese merchandise from a convicted felon. See, that's right up there. It can go a long way to curing a debilitating condition known as gullible ignoramus cultitis. It's, which only gets worse, which only gets worse with age and causes fear to lead to panic when exposed to high levels of toxic QAnide and Joe Rogan nicotine, Rogatine,
Wow.
Rogatine, and
Nice.
QAnide. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the new warning messages on the sites will include social media by rural white grandparents may cause your kids to make other plans for Thanksgiving. Lastly, the last warning that you're going to see on these new sites to stop the sites, it says, this site may give you the mistaken belief that Kevin Sorbo can act and is being blackballed for his views and not his lack of talent. Side effects include misjudging the abilities of Scott Baio and Rob Schneider. And if you ever say one of these men if you ever wonder why they haven't gotten an Oscar, seek professional help immediately. Okay. Steve Goody, come on
It's
in.
Brad Tassell, everybody. Brad Tassell.
Yeah.